Howdy all Muglax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days Die. Ugh, man, I've been trekking along here. It is taking me forever. I don't have time to not record at the moment. It's a hectic day. Hectic day. Uh, I I knew I'd have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to get to bed super early tonight. And I'm not gonna make it when I wanted to be in bed because it's like 30 minutes away, and I am not even. I mean, I'll do this. It'll take me an hour to edit and render this, basically. So that puts me an hour after I'd planned to be crawled into bed. Plus, I didn't finish my work for the day yet. Although I can push that off because I can just work extra on a different day. But yeah, I gotta get up early, watch the kids tomorrow. This corner or stay at home stuff, man. It's leaving me watching my niece and nephew because they can't drop them off at the babysitters. Um, to be fair though, they don't. They don't. My sister and her husband don't usually work at the same time that often. So like it's one day this week and one day next week. Although next week it's not till 11 versus this week that starts at 7. And I don't normally get up till about 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I'm not appreciating the having to get up so early tomorrow. Um, but yeah, they let the inmates run the asylum today, apparently upstairs, and cat got out. Niece got dye on herself and on a bunch of other stuff. Um, Stray cat got in the garage because they left the door open, tore up the trash, and so uh, I mean, my day was busy. I'm like I said, I'm still not even close to being done with it, and I so Mondays is the day I hang out with Mr. M. Fretwell in his stream, and we're playing Deep Rock Galactic, which is pretty fun. And then when that got over, basically I get up, I get breakfast, I work. I took two breaks to go to the bathroom, get the mail, that kind of thing. And then we did the stream till 7. Well, it was a little after 7, closer to 7:30. And so then 7:30 I went upstairs and no one's to be seen except my nephew who's angry because he's you know got schoolwork to do and nobody. Well, I mean the only person here to watch him is his father, and that's not really happening. So no schoolwork got done, and then he acts like you're killing him, right? I have to write a. This is his assignment, and he's working in some English papers, and the assignment was to write down the greeting you say when you call someone and the greeting you say when someone calls you. And he's like, I can't have a conversation with somebody I don't know. Conversation is a reaction between two people, and I can't react to someone who isn't there. This is impossible. And so we just sat there staring out the window, refusing to do it for at least an hour. Uh, and but I so when I got upstairs, he was the only one there. He was sitting on the couch, sulking, and I uh, I was like, man, it's like 7:30. I need my dinner. And then my sister comes through and she's like, yeah, cat got in the garage, made a mess in the garage. The uh, Hold on, I gotta look through my stuff here and see exactly what I've picked up. Um, cat made a mess in the garage, and the cat got out. Different cat got out, and um, and the niece got into a bunch of dye, and so she got dye all over the bathroom, and just all sorts of stuff like that is going on today. And so dinner was nowhere to be seen. There was a partially frozen chunk of hamburger in a pan on the stove, turned down as low as possible, and that was it. Uh, and so we do a schedule. So I checked the schedule to see what it said was supposed to be for dinner, and so it did. Started cooking the hamburger myself, and then that's weird. I put 3 lead in there and didn't put the other 18 in there. I'm gonna wait for this stuff to be cooked here. Take it with me. And then it said we were supposed to do rice with the hamburger, so I've never used their rice cooker before. I don't like it. I have my own rice cooker, but they don't like the rice that comes out of it. The rice cooker I have makes uh, drier, fluffy rice, and they like the moister, sticky rice. And so they always use their little, like mine's like a crock pot kind of deal. Uh, it's specifically a rice cooker, and you plug it in, you dump in two cups of water, cup of rice, put the lid on it. It's got like a glass lid, and you just let it cook. And then when it's done, it turns off, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Super simple. And so then they've got one that's more like a pressure cooker, and but it makes a sticky kind of rice instead of the dry fluffy rice. I like the dry fluffy rice personally, especially for what we're using it for, um, because so I know it's super simple, but it's one of my favorite meals is hamburger with a can of mushroom soup in it, dumped over rice with a little bit of cheese sprinkled on there, and so that's what we were having for dinner tonight. Okay, so I need. Why does that not show up on my? Why does that not show up on my map? Oh, because you can go to anyone. That's why. Never mind. All right, so we need to head. We need to head here. So, yeah, I don't know how long my rice cooker takes. I know this is a weird thing to have in a video, but this is what my day was like, and so I don't know what the deal is with the rice cooker. All I know is it took 45 minutes for the rice to cook, and so it seems like it should have been something that was done when you got the frozen hamburger out, because the hamburger and the mushroom sauce was done um, way before the rice, and but it's one of the tricks he does, because he can put the hamburger in the pan and then put it as low as possible on the burner, and then not pay any attention to it for an hour while he goes and plays video games or whatever. Spends a lot of time surfing Facebook on his phone as well. Um, Super frustrating me today. But yeah, anyways, so I had to make dinner. It took over an hour because of what we were having. And so here I am, trying to sneak in. I'm gonna have to skip my second video for today because I do not have time to record 2 videos and then render said 2 videos because it takes too long. I really need to. They keep. Ooh, I'm gonna steal this car. They keep sending me a link to um, the newest version of the rendering software. I should probably buy it because I feel like it's probably faster than my 2014 software. Uh, yeah. I like it. I've been using it for a long time. Like basically since I started making no, that's not true. It's not true. When I first started making videos, I used Windows Movie Maker. Maybe. And so I used that for the longest time, and then I upgraded my I don't remember how I used to record, and then I bought the software I use to record, which is DX Story, which still works great, even though it hasn't been updated in years. And so, but it doesn't. Oh, I know what it was. So when I switched to DX Story, the quality of the recordings was too much for a tier 5. That's like a 2.5 hour job if I remember correctly. And so oh, I got so much junk on me already. And so the Windows Movie Maker couldn't handle the size of the files, and so I would load up the file and it would crash out Windows Movie Maker, so I had to get something different, and so I went with Vegas Pro, I think is what I use, and so I had whatever version I had of that, and then eventually I upgraded to a newer version of that, and then I think there was a Humble Bundle, which I love Humble Bundle, that had all the software for editing videos and music and stuff in it, and so I got that. It was a little more expensive of a bundle, but it included, the reason I got it was because it included a newer version of Vegas, and so I've got 2014 Pro, and so they keep advertising the 2017 Pro, which I probably should upgrade to because I think it has better GPU, and it's the current one, so they're still adding to it and updating how it works, but it's got better GPU usage when it comes to rendering, and so it's probably a good idea if I switch to that. To be honest, this is a big factory. I've cleared this one a time or two as well. Not on here, but we played multiplayer not too long ago, and this was something we cleared on a regular basis once we reached this level of questing. Aw, couldn't give me no books. Treasure map? I'll take a treasure map. But yeah, it's been a long day, and I am super not looking forward to getting up that early tomorrow, for sure. Although on the flip side, I'll be done with work super early. Dude, you gotta shoot the zombies, alright? You can't just, I'm looking at these zombies that I can't shoot. And, this is definitely not, this is the same layout, but it's a different kind of factory than the one we normally did. I don't know if that makes a difference to what guys are inside of it. But maybe. Oh, you want to hit that guy, or just keep swinging at the air while he comes walking towards you? I do know that when I switched from the earlier versions to the 2014 version, it's not quite real-time rendering, and by that I mean like it does take a little longer than the size of the video. So like a 30-minute video might take me like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But man, I'll tell you what, back in the day, whew, it was like 2.5 hours to render a video. I mean, you don't do anything while it's rendering. You just edit and start it, and but man, with some of those earlier versions, you're like, I hope it finishes before it crashes. Windows Movie Maker was like that. I hope my video gets all the way through before this thing crashes from the size of the files I'm working with. I don't worry about that now. I don't think. I don't think this version of my editor has crashed in years. No, that's not true. But it definitely hasn't crashed on a regular basis in years. Let's put it that way. Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Oof. Well, that seems like a lot of zombies. Look at them all falling out of the ceiling. Oh. Got ourselves at least one fast one. I might need to get out my... It's just a lot of them. Oof, I don't have a lot of bullets though. Oh man. Oh, she's dead. Nice. Where'd you come from? That guy... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man, they totally broke down the doors. I'm stuck. There we go. Whew. Go ahead and get some... Look at... Who are you and where'd you come from? Dang, wandering in from the back. It's a lot of zombies. Alright, let's go back around where it's supposed to be. So did update my my bot. We're gonna use both because some things aren't available in the D&D Discord bot. At least not yet. It said. One of the things that I find weird is like it's on the main D&D Beyond page, right? And so you'd think that they would have taken the time to get it a little more integrated than it is. Uh-oh. Oh. I accidentally stepped on nothing. But it currently doesn't access the things you've purchased. And so it only has access to free, which is a lot of the game, but it only has access to the free D&D stuff. And so it makes it less useful for me because I have everything. And because I have everything, well, this is weird. Usually there's a path. I don't know where the path is. Why is this boarded up? It's a weird thing to have boarded up back there. Well, we can always hop down here to where they blew a hole through and figure it out from the other side, I guess. But yeah, it's so far so good. What little bit we've worked on it with. It's really nice to be able to type in like nature check instead of looking up your stats because you don't remember what your plus to nature is. And So that's one of the reasons I wanted to upgrade, because it makes it really easy to do that stuff. Uh, but yeah, it doesn't. It's like you can cast your spells using our commands, but it only has access to the spells that are in the free stuff, and so my players get to pick from all the stuff. Period, because I have all the stuff, and or like it only has certain subclasses for the classes or stuff like that. And so it does need. I'm not taking another one of those. I've already got two of those back at home that I'm not using. It does need some loving in that regards, to be able to access my purchased equipment or my purchased products, so that I can have access to the various. Okay, I see a lot of stuff, but I don't know how to access any of it. Like, there's a big hole in the wall here. All right. This is where all those guys fell out of. And but I think it'll go with what's in your stats. And so as long as you have it equipped, uh, I think it will be okay. I need to get I made some custom weapons the one guy is using, and so I need him to see if it'll let him attack with his handgun. I mean, the game's got built-in pistol stuff, but I did make some changes to how it works and stuff. And okay, that didn't really help me out at all. Hey guys. All right. So there's got to be something somewhere that I'm missing. Like that guy's missing his head. I'm not missing something in here, am I? I don't see any exit from this bathroom. Or this bathroom. Or down here. That's really fenced in. That's where I came from. So yeah, I'm not seeing a place to climb up or anything. Like maybe, whoa, maybe the hole in the wall, right? So let's go with that. We'll go with that. So the hole in the wall is where I should be coming out over on this side. So I can get back on the path. And there's a stairway right here. Duh. Were you blind, man? Apparently. Okay, that didn't take me anywhere. But there's another stairway right here. I can go up. Maybe. There we go. Soy. There's a lot of not uh, grocery stuff in here. A lot. Go ahead and take that now, might as well, right? Give me a little resistance to being zombified. Um, okay, you don't look like you lead up. We'll check this and poke my head over here in a second to this next room, and then probably call it a day here. Yep, yep. We'll take these guys out and pick back up next time. Okay, so yellow-eyed zombie, you take her head right off. But just a regular zombie, gonna get half a dozen hits in on you. It's weak, dude. It's weak. Oh, I could actually use those. Alright, and this will be where I'm going to call it for today. So, click like, subscription, catch the next one. I will talk to you later.